What is good, everybody? It is your boy Super. Whoa, just chill out, my boys. I understand a lot of people are probably looking at that title like, Cab, what are you talking about? What do you mean Jump Force is trash? And then there's probably some people who are looking at the title and like, yeah, I really don't like this game for certain reasons that I'm going to talk about in this video. And I'm going to talk about why I feel that hate is unfair to Jump Force. Now, notice the quotation marks around the whole Jump Force is trash thing in the title, guys. Again, the quotation marks are there to show that that's not me saying that. I'm just quoting what I've seen people say in the comments of videos, what I've seen people say on Twitter for certain issues and things like that when it comes to the gameplay. And now there are some things that I just cannot defend when people are hating on the game right now, especially the roster, guys, because of how we expected more and things like that. But I will talk about the roster and why people are hating on that and why it's more understandable for that kind of hate than the gameplay hate that Jump Force is getting as of right now. Now, like I said, there are people out there at this moment in time who are hating on the gameplay, saying the gameplay is trash, and Jump Force is gonna die due to it. Oh, it's gonna die in like a month, or oh, it's gonna die in like a month and a half. Things like that, because they're saying that the gameplay of Jump Force is actually trash, and they're saying that for reasons like, oh, the super armor on all attacks, or oh, people are just spamming, or oh, the assists are OP, which I understand you guys' issues. I understand your gripes and complaints about this at this moment in time, but at the same time, I would not go as far as calling this game trash just because of that, because we have not gotten the full game yet. We have not gotten a chance to go into the lab and test things out. What works against this? What can counter this? What will punish this? We have not gone into the training mode, into the lab, experimented with your friends, your homies, things like that, to figure out ways to get around the spamming, the super armor, the constant assist use, which honestly, that is probably the one that I feel will probably need the things I just mentioned, just because of the simple fact that assist spamming is based off time. So if they change the cooldown and add a little bit of a longer cooldown to assist, I feel that'll definitely be a lot better for this game, because right now I feel the assist cooldown is just too fast. It's literally like 5 seconds. Maybe if they make it somewhere around 10 seconds, that would be a lot better. But when it comes to like the super armor or the spamming or any other issue that you guys have had with this game as far as gameplay, give it a chance till it actually comes out, to see if you can punish these things, to see if you can punish that super armor, to see if you can punish the spammers, things like that. You can't just call the game trash because we've only had online mode at this point in time, and they are going to be making changes to Jump Force as well. There were changes made from the closed beta to the open beta, so that's what makes me believe during that Xbox Inside Edition news conference thing, or the stream, the creator said that they will be making changes based off of players' feedback. And I can believe that just because they made changes from the closed beta to the open beta. So just off that, I can believe what the creator said and how he's going to make changes to the game. And that gives me hope that they will be fixing things that players find issues with. They fixed a lot, like I said, in the closed beta. Stamina was different. I believe some of the assists were a bit more OP, like Rukia's assist, from what my homie told me, was a lot better within the open beta. Now it's still good, I mean, or better in the closed beta, and it's still good in the open one, but it was not like it was within the closed beta. Another thing that was made change was infinites. There was a lot more infinites within the open beta, a lot more resets that you can do and extend combos that much more in the closed beta as opposed to the open beta. That was another thing that they made a change to. So they made a change to these things, and they may have made more changes, maybe little changes and tweaks to certain characters that I didn't even know about, because maybe I didn't main those characters or play those characters in the closed beta and in the open beta, things like that. So they already made changes in the game, and I believe they will continue to make changes, not only based off the closed beta, but based off what the creator said. So maybe that super armor issue, if there is no way around it, they'll take away the super armor from super attacks, or if spamming becomes an issue, they'll lower the amount of key that you get for maybe doing for racking up combos or being hit, things like that. There are going to be fixes to this game, and like I said, to hate on a game before it actually even comes out for reasons that can maybe potentially be countered or punished, it's just really not fair to the game, because we haven't had that training mode, we haven't had that lab time or that time with our homies to see what works best against this, what will counter this, like I was saying earlier before. So I really do not feel that the hate that Jump Force is getting is fair at this moment in time. Give the game a chance to actually come out and have full access to everything and have time to figure things out before you actually just hate on the gameplay from like an hour of your experience or something along those lines. Now, the other thing I want to talk about was the roster. At first, when I first planned on making this video, I was gonna be, defending the roster because I thought we had more characters still to be revealed after Dio and Jotaro, but that is clearly not the case, guys. The roster is complete, sadly, and at this point I just cannot defend it just off two simple facts. One, we expected more, and they kind of lied to us. They made it seem like there was a lot more coming. They also said that there was going to be a lot more female representation to kind of balance this roster out. We have a total of 3 females, not including the OC Galleon, however you say her name, not including her or the CACs. If you include them, we have 5 female characters available to us within this game. That was something they lied to us about, and they made it seem, like I said, like there's going to be so much more within the game. Now, 42 is not a terrible roster, considering that this game does have CACs. I told people when CACs were announced that it's going to take away from how many characters are actually in the game, because you have to focus a lot of time and effort to CACs, so the development team was not able to put as many cast characters in the game because they had to put a lot of their attention to the CACs, which look like they are very, very in-depth. Like they're gonna have a lot of potential. Like these CACs are looking absolutely crazy. The element changes, the ability changes, the ability skills. Like there's just so much it seems to offer with your CACs as far as your builds and things like that go. But at the same time, like I said, I knew it would end up taking away from the roster. So 42 characters with CACs really is not that bad. I understand that completely. But the only thing that really sucks is that they hyped it up to seem like there was gonna be more. If they wouldn't have been hyping it up and making it seem like there was gonna be so much more to come still at that point in time after they had initially announced Dio and Jotaro, then I don't feel a lot of people would be as upset as they are, including myself, when it comes to the roster. Because like I said, when I thought we were gonna have like 46, 47 characters, I was gonna be defending the roster because I thought that that was gonna be a decent number, especially considering we have CACs. Then you add in the DLC, it would have been around 55 to 56 characters in total, which is not bad at all. Like I said, 42 plus 9, which is 51, is not bad. But again, I feel like we were lied to a bit, and we expected more due to the hype that Bandai was putting around the Jump Force roster. So I can understand those people's hate on the game right now, but those who are hating on gameplay, like I said, man, give the game a chance. Let it have a chance to see if we can get around this stuff. Let it have a chance to see if the creators and the production team of this game will actually be making balance patches, will actually be switching things up. You have to give the game an opportunity, because I feel this game has so much potential. I don't want people to miss out on it just off of like maybe 1 hour of gameplay or something someone else said about super armor, spamming, things like that. So again, man, do not just write this game off based off of that 1 hour experience you had, or because you don't like super armor in the game or something along those lines right now, because there may be a way around it, and they also may be patching and fixing these issues that you guys might have as well. So let me know your thoughts on everything I had to say within this video. Do you guys feel that the Jump Force hate is fair from those people who are hating on the gameplay, or do you guys feel that you agree with me where you guys should wait for the game to actually come out before they start complaining on things like that? And how do you feel about the roster as well? I know a lot of people were upset about it, but let me know your thoughts on all that down below in the comments. And as always, man, thank you guys so much for watching. Really hope you guys enjoyed. Until next time, as always, hope you have a good day. Peace, y'all.